Well, we've got a bit of a rainstorm. How do you like that? I sure do like that because I was praying for rain. In my estimation anyway, I think we've been lacking in rain. It was getting a bit dry, and I'm so thankful for the rain. It rained pretty much all day. Not really a hard rain, just kind of a constant all-day rain. And I had planned to do some rototilling today. I want to hill some more potatoes, the late season potatoes, and just didn't get there because of the rain. I didn't want to be rototilling in the mud. So I'm going to try it again tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be a lovely day. 70s with some sun. So that'll be great. So it's raining right now, which is why I'm in the greenhouse. I got a lot of things outside I want to bring you all up to date on. But the camera body is carbon fiber. It's supposed to take a certain amount of wetness, but I don't really want to risk it. So this rain it'll calm down in just a second here. I appreciate everybody watching that that macaroni salad video. I wanted to do it. I needed to do a video, but I had to be inside cooking, and I figured, well, maybe the people would want to see how I make macaroni salad, or at least one of the ways. So I said, well, I'll get the camera out and see what I can do. Well, I forgot to film an introduction to it. I don't like to just start filming, you know, getting the food out and chopping it up and so forth. I like to give a little bit of an intro and say what we're going to be making and why we're making it and so forth and so on. But I forgot. So when I was done with the whole video, I said to Danielle, I forgot to make the intro. So we got the camera back out and I did a little clip for that. But I'm not very good at making videos indoors, especially with cooking videos, because there's so much to it. I like filming the actual food prep part, but when it comes to standing up and doing the introduction and stuff, it's just not my forte. Danielle's good at it, and I like to get her involved in it more. Maybe this winter we will. But it sounds like the rain is just about done, so let's get outside with the camera, and I want to show you a few things. Okay. The first thing I want to show you was this amaranth plant. One year we grew a whole row of amaranth, which was a lot of fun. It was beautiful, easy to grow, but the cleaning of the seed proved to be a difficult task. So we did not do that well again. We might try it again in the future, but anyway, we have this volunteer amaranth plant growing here inside the greenhouse. It's interesting to note, though, that amaranth is a member of the goosefoot family. There's another amaranth right there. There's one right there. And over here on the other side of the tomatoes, we have another amaranth plant. If we let the amaranth plant stay there, and we probably will, we'll get a bunch of seeds, which are wonderful to have. So amaranth is a member of the goosefoot family, and guess what? So is this plant called lamb's quarter. They're both a member of the same family. So is quinoa, if I'm saying it right, quinoa. And guess what else is a member of the goosefoot family? Well, beets are a member of the goosefoot family, as are this guy, Swiss chard. So we've got amaranth, lamb's quarter, beets, Swiss chard, all a member of the goosefoot family. And guess what else is, by the way? Spinach is a member of the goosefoot family. Once again, here's our nettle patch, and I've been working on getting the nettle fiber out of the stems. I did first one batch that I got the fiber out of, and then I had another big bundle of nettle stems that I got that I'm working on the fiber right now. But I'm going to get down here and get some more of these nettle plants for the fiber. Speaking of bast fiber plants, our flax patch is doing really well. I see that the flax plants have lodged over. It's because they're so tall, so slender, and the weight of the rain has just kind of pushed them over, but no worries, it'll be just fine. We're still about 3 weeks maybe from pulling the flax out, so we're getting so close. Most of the flax plants now have little seeds on the ends of the stems. Very important to save that seed. Speaking of saving seed, here we are back at the onion seed patch again. We talked extensively about carrot seeds the other day and cross-pollination precautions. And now here we are at the onion patch. We had a viewer ask us, do we not worry about the onions cross-pollinating with the leeks? Because we have onion and leek flowers receiving insects for pollination, are we not worried about cross-pollination? So it's a great question, and I'm glad that that commenter, that viewer asked that question, and I should address it. Yeah, they're both onions and leeks and garlic and shallots and other items, but those 4 items are all members of the allium family, and we grow all 4. But we're only saving seeds from the 2, which is the onion and the leeks. And although they are all alliums, they are different species of allium. The rain picked up, so I had to come in the greenhouse with the camera to finish my little speech. But onions are allium cepa, and leeks are allium, and it's a bit of a longer Latin name, and I forget it right now. I didn't bring my notes down with me. But whereas they are both alliums, they're different species of alliums. So we do not worry about cross-pollination. Great question. Well, we've got a busy week coming up this coming week. Today set us back a little bit in the garden. I really needed to get to the hilling those potatoes, but that's okay. I'll work on it tomorrow. But so that'll be tomorrow, and then I've got a lot of weeding to do over by the beet plants. Danielle has projects down here. And it won't be long. Today's, I think, July the 20th, and it won't be much longer. And we're going to be pulling the garlic out. That's, a week and a half, and that time will go by so fast. So, once we get into August, things are going to be happening just like that. We're going to be, the garlic will come out, and then it'll get hung up to dry, and I'll turn those 2 garlic beds over, and we're going to plant, I'll show you what we'll plant. Just hold on. So here's some of the garlic, and then we have more garlic here, and so then in 11 days, on the 31st of July, this garlic will come out. Actually, I did a video about garlic not that long ago, and actually when we pulled the scapes off the garlic. And I was telling you that you want to pull the garlic out when you've got 5 yellow leaves on the bottom. And they probably have that now. I mean, you could probably pull that garlic out now if you wanted to get good garlic. But we've always pulled our garlic out on the 31st of July. And so that'll be the day. And then these 2 beds will get turned over. This first bed here will get carrots. Just like its neighbor right here. This is our other carrot bed, the earlier carrots that we planted back in May. And then so these will get planted into carrots. And then over here, Danielle's going to plant some fall brassicas. That'll be really great. She's starting the seeds right now, even as we speak. I'm pretty happy with how the onions are looking. They'll probably get yanked out mid-August. So they have another 3 or 4 weeks to go. We have a lot of onions. We have two kinds. We have our normal onion, which is Elsa Craig. And then down at the far end we have our storage onion. It's a yellow storage onion called, we're going with New York Early this year. I've always wanted to grow it. And we're using that for a storage onion because the onion that we usually grow for storage, Rosé de Roscoff, we just don't have enough seed for it. So that's what we're growing over in the seed growing patch, is Rosé de Roscoff. So if the onion seed project turns out really well, I'm going to offer seeds to our viewers. I'm just going to give you some, but we'll talk about it more in a couple months when they become viable. But I'd like to give some of these seeds away because it's way too much for us to use. Probably give some leek seeds away as well. But we'll talk about that more in about a couple months. Monday, but on Saturday, we hope to go to a flax event over in New Hampshire where they show the harvesting and the retting of flax. Now, we do that here, and we're growing it, and we're going to be pulling it, gosh, probably the middle of August. But they're going to be doing it, and they might have gotten off to an earlier start. I'll be talking to them about that. And I'll bring the camera too, don't worry. But there's going to be some demonstrations on spinning, etc. And I'm not an expert, certainly, so I have a lot of questions to ask the people there. So, looking forward to that field trip, big time. Anyway, I think I'm going to get back to the house and maybe see if I can't edit these little movie clips I took tonight and maybe get a video out tonight to y'all. And okay, so I guess that'll just about do it for now. And I'll catch you on the next one, hopefully tomorrow. Okay, bye.